We are back. So welcome everybody to my next game here in the minor leagues of AA Bowie, in which I am currently taking batting practice, as you can see, and I'm still trying to do the best I can. I'm getting my average up a little bit over 280, which is pretty good. Although I've been struggling, to do some games and stuff. I gotta really keep up with these. So just forgive me that I'm not remembering which ones these are and stuff. I entitled this number 17 because I'm thinking that's what this game is, and I'm doing it. If it's not, then it's another number. I'll look it up eventually. So yeah, I had a 5-game hitting streak. I was doing pretty well, but yesterday's game I went 0 for 4, so that ended my hit streak. But it's another day in the minors, so I've been doing some fielding as well. I did some training in that, and I did pretty well. I succeeded with that, and I didn't take that pitch. That's alright. So let's play ball. We're still the home team. I'm in the leadoff spot, which I'm not too thrilled with. I think I should be batting in the number 6 or 7 spot. So my average is 286, and look at that, 5 for 11 in the series with a double. As you see, for the difficulty, it's at Hall of Fame and progress. Well, I remember this pitcher. Yeah, I remember this pitcher that was pitching against us. I did pretty well off of this guy. So I'll see if I can do pretty well against him again. So here we go. No, I'm not going to beat it out, but it's a ground out. Yeah, so been doing alright and stuff in the minors. I got 5 home runs for myself, which is pretty good. I went a long while without a home run, but I was able to get one, which is pretty good. And we're doing pretty well. Our record is pretty good in Bowie. Yeah, so now we got my chance to get the last out. Get the third out.
He's set, now the pitch. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Let's get the force out. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so I'm at 284 still. I had the ground out, but let's see how I do in the third. 4-2. The Richmond team leads. Alright, good eye. Now, I think this is the same guy that I faced before, and I did pretty well off him. Got a bunch of hits.
The 1-0 pitch.
All right.
Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Here's the 2-0. Now a ball hit in the air to left
that's
center.
gonna be caught.
Huerta arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the
got under a little bit, but oh well.
We'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that
So thinking and that might drop my average a little bit below 280, maybe 278, but we'll see if I get another at bat, or my next at bat. Pablo.
He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second.
Funny name, isn't that? Pablo.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Third baseman's gonna take it.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired.
That's all right. They wanted me to go to third base, but luckily we got the out.
4 last time around. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Richmond leads this one 4-2.
Yeah, so just trying to do the best I can here in the minors and trying to get my average up and the numbers too, so I can get promoted possibly to AAA, or if I'm lucky, the majors. I will see. So I'm at 282. That's fine.
Step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point.
So we got a runner on base with 1 out. See if I can do something.
On the way. He'll hold
Wow.
off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball 1.
And he's been the beneficiary of most of the
A little bit of a questionable call right there. It could have been a strike, but the umpire ruled it a ball.
The next pitch.
That's a
And he
ball.
won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like I said, I like to be a patient hitter. I like to just wait for my pitch sometimes.
Here comes the 2-0. On the ground
Ah.
and short. This could be two. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired.
Unfortunate double play right there, and that ends the inning. So we only got 2 hits on our side.
Flying Squirrels are on top, 4-2.
Yeah, the Flying Squirrels. I forgot their name. So now, I'm not too thrilled, honestly, hitting in the leadoff spot. I think, I'm not really that much of a fast runner, but I do have some home run power a little bit and some hits as well. But I mean, I just don't think I'm really like much of a leadoff hitter that much. I don't like bunt sometimes. Yeah. Pitch and change now, and we got a runner on base, so let's see if I can get him around. Still at 280. Now the difficulty goes to Hall of Fame.
He hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Here's a 1-0. And
all right.
2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
I don't mind getting a walk as well, but
He's doing a good job at the plate.
trying to at least do something like get a base hit or
Now
better.
2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch opener, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is
A little early.
right side. Here comes a 2-2. And a good
Late on that
he
swing.
swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Shoot. Oh, we're tied up. Okay.
Willie Marquez.
So we got a chance to win this.
Started here in the top of the 9th. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to first for the out end.
Okay.
That is how the 9th inning gets
Nicely done.
underway.
Just like that. And they go down. Well, could it possibly be? Could I possibly be the
Number 20
winner?
will dig in.
Could I hit
0 for
my
4 with a
first
strikeout thus
possible walk-off home run? Could it happen? Bottom of the 9th,
far. Here's the
2
first
outs.
offering. In there for
All right.
strike 1, 0-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
All right.
Here's the pitch.
Okay.
1.
Good eye. Waiting for my pitch. Everybody wants to see a possible
2 out,
walk-off.
nobody on.
I'm going to try.
The 1-1. And he
All
takes
right.
ball 2, and it's
94
2-1.
mile per hour changeup. I think that's... I don't know. I never really seen a changeup that fast. Okay, ball 3.
But it misses for ball 3.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this
On
stage.
3-1 pitch. I'm calling it walk-off.
And
Well, I'll take a walk.
Ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hand any chance you get.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
I don't want to steal a base with 2 outs. I think that's kind of risky. So I'm definitely not going to do that. I'm just going to, like, try and just, if I can get all the way around to score, maybe.
Ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And He will
I
get there
caught
to
it.
make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they can't
Oh
get
well,
that winning run
so
home,
we're going to
and
go
that
to
means
extra
we'll have
innings.
to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Number 56 will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Good play. And, well, they got a single. And they got another. Ooh, well, they went down. So now it's our chance to possibly get a walk-off. Nope, not this time. More extra innings. Well, chance for double play.
Juan Huerta will stand in. He
Huerta.
flew out his last time up.
All right.
The 0-1. Oh, on the ground.
Ah,
short.
man.
Could this be two? And that's through for a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second.
Got right
Now
by
with
me. I
only one
wasn't.
away.
I could probably try to dive to get it, but I didn't do that. Well, they took the lead, 6-5 now. All right, now we got to get back in this. Nope, we lost. Oh well.
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but
Well,
out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves
0
to
for
be
4
our
with a
top
walk,
player.
so not really one of the best performances. Well, trying to keep, the hits going and stuff. I don't want to like get my average down or anything, not below 260 or anything. Okay, so there you have it. I'm 40 for 144, 5 homers. The average is good, 278. So let's move on to our next game. Now we're on the road. I'm back to the number 7 spot facing the Trenton Thunder. Trenton is, of course, in New Jersey. I know that. So our record's 24-13, doing well on the road. Only 14-6 and 10-7 at home. So let's see possibly how we do against this team. Alright. Checking the temperature, see what temperature is here. It's, oh my god, it's 19 degrees. Jeez. Okay, so let's start off with some batting practice. Nice little contact there. And I'm just going to say one thing about... Let's see if that one will go... Yeah, alright. I played baseball when I was a kid. I played on a little sandlot field. I attempted to try out for T-ball, but I wasn't too thrilled with it because I wanted to, hit the ball with somebody throwing it to me, but I was kind of young at that time. But they wanted to start me out that way, so I did not do that. But I continued to play sandlot baseball with my family, pretty much. Oh, very close. Oh, Marge tells you Patty and Selma's coming for dinner. No! Marge is too busy to make you pork chops. No! No! I thought that was going to go. That was an interview of The Simpsons on Inside the Actors Studio with Mr. James Lipton. And, yeah. So, let's see if get something going here. Yeah, so anyway, like I said about my baseball games and stuff, I went to a lot of Oriole games too, so watching them was very fun.
Up over the 290 mark to begin play. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
So, what I was saying about my Oriole games I went to, I don't know if I went to a game in 2004 though. I went to one in 2003. It was against the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, and the Orioles had won that, and we still had a disappointing season that year. We had players that were busts like Marty Cordova, Omar Dahl. Some of them that weren't so much of a bust, like Jeff Conine, even though he was traded from the team to the Florida Marlins, back to them for somebody I forgot who it was.
Number 20.
And Jeff Conine also would return to the Orioles in 2006.
Here's a ball swung on and
That's a pop-up.
toward right center. Marquez is under it as he puts it away, and it's one pitch, one away to start the third.
Yeah, I just don't remember going to one in 2004. I mean, I might have went to one, but I just don't really remember who it was they're playing or something like that.
It's been a cakewalk here early on.
I know there was one we went to in the year 2000, and that was actually pretty good. And it was like freezing, raining and stuff. It was really cold that day. It may have been like September or something like that. I thought it was sometime around that, but it was just very cold is all I remember. And probably like it was in the 40s that night or something. It could have been like close to October maybe, but it was during like that time of year, and yeah.
Number 20 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Number 20.
Now the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Oh my God, look at that beard. Jeez. Shave and a haircut.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Ooh, I was too late on that.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out
Took
there
a
right
whiff
now.
at that one.
These guys don't know what to look for.
Alright, fouled it off. That's alright. May have been called a ball, but it could have gone either way. Alright, don't try to hit me. I've been hit a few times and stuff, but yeah. I'd really like to get a hit if I could.
Now here's the pitch.
Swing and miss.
So it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence.
Sometimes I do okay against left-handers, but sometimes I like to face right-handers more. I'm not a switch hitter, although I've I've swung left-handed before, and I did all right. Yep. Yeah, so anyway, back to my games. Well, I just don't really think I went to one in 2004. 2005, I mentioned I did with my aunt, which is pretty fun, and the September 6th, 2005, and the 10-year anniversary of 2131. 2006, I think I did with my stepfather. They got crushed in that game against the Philadelphia Phillies. And Jeff Conine was in that game. Trying to think who else in 2006. I think Javi Lopez is still there. Brian Roberts, Miguel Tejada, Melvin Mora, Kevin Millar, I think, who was only with the Orioles for 3 years, something like that. I mean, he was all right. I think Nick Markakis, he was starting out. Yeah, and Jay Gibbons as well.
Number 20 will dig in.
Now they averaged at 274.
Swing and a ball hit
Damn.
on the ground towards second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Oh man, I shouldn't have done that.
And now they've got him caught in a rundown. And they will tag him out between first and second.
If he probably would have, missed the tag on me, I would have gotten away from him.
I mean, you've already got
But
the base hit.
picked me off.
Turn and hold on. Turn around, give your first base coach a high five. Instead, I guess he's
That's not a hit though. It goes in error for them because it would have been an out. So, for 2007, yeah, the one I mentioned against the Colorado Rockies that they lost, and 2008, I think we did, but I really don't know. Don't think we did in 2009. 2010, yes, we did. Went to Buck Showalter T-shirt night, in which Buck Showalter was the new Oriole manager. That was a great game. They beat the Toronto Blue Jays. Got to like the 7th or 8th inning or something like that, and the Orioles got a big rally and scored a bunch of runs and wound up winning the game. And the closer in that game, I think, was Koji Wahara. It originally was Michael Gonzalez, but he blew too many saves, and then they turned it over to somebody else. It was actually Alfredo Simon, or Simon. They called him Simone on the team, but I think he's now known as Alfredo Simon. So he was the closer, and he did pretty well, but then he blew a couple saves, and he lost his job to that, so then they turned it over to Koji Uehara, and Koji did a really good job as closer. Now he's currently with the Boston Red Sox, possibly as the setup man, because the Red Sox have a new closer by the name of Craig Kimbrell. So, anyway, yeah, they wound up winning that game. The starting pitcher was a young Jake Arrieta, yes, the Cy Young Award winner for the Chicago Cubs, 2015, and the other one was Sean Hill, like a pitcher for the Montreal Expos at that time, I think the Nationals, and a few others. I mean, he was just didn't put up like spectacular numbers. Yeah, anyway, let's move on.
Number 20 will try again.
Alright,
with a strikeout.
Try and get this runner around.
Here's the first pitch. Now a cut,
Alright.
but that's in the dirt for a ball.
So pretty much that was a pretty good game, and then we went to one in 2010 as well, another one in which it was their last game at Camden Yards, the last game of the season against the Detroit Tigers, in which the Orioles lost. But it was not bad. Watch my foot. So then 2011 went to one in April, then one in May. And that's pretty much it. And of course the game in September in which the Orioles beat. I got under it. Oh well.
So no runs here, no hits, no errors.
And we're tied up now 1-1. So then 2012 went to Orioles. Oh, good stop right there.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
All right. Yeah, so we pretty much went to Orioles opening day in 2012, which they faced the Minnesota Twins, and the return of the cartoon bird, and also the return to the playoffs for the first time since 1997. Jason Hamill makes his debut as an Oriole and does pretty well. In his first start, he allows like 2 or 3 hits or something like that, and he takes a no-hitter all the way into the 8th inning and winds up losing it. And we won. All right. So I go 0 for 4 in the game. That's all right. Yeah, so I pretty much enjoyed the opening day game in 2012 because it was my first opening day game, actually. Never really got the chance to go to one. Yeah, because I was like thinking about it, and they were facing Minnesota Twins. I don't really like to go to some games like when they face the Yankees and Red Sox and all that, because there's like so many fans there, like Yankee fans. It really disappoints me. You know, even though New York is not really that far from Maryland, but it's kind of like a 7 or 8 hour drive, I guess. I don't know, maybe more. But still, man, when I see all them Yankee fans there, and they're like rooting them on and stuff for the Orioles, I mean, it just really irritates me. But if you want to like talk about one of them, I'll tell them about one game in 2007 in which Cal Ripken Jr. was getting inducted into the Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, in which we went to. My grandfather, my aunt, and my stepfather. I don't know why my stepdad went, because I guess he likes baseball or so, but I just didn't think, you know, he would want to go. I was hoping my mom would maybe want to go, and my grandma. It could have been like a family trip. But my grandma's not really big on baseball, but she does watch the Orioles. And my mom is not really big on the Orioles either, so we went there for 3 days. Me, my granddad, aunt, and stepfather had to get on the bus at a very early time, and we got to Cooperstown around 12 noon. We had like breakfast the first day, then we stayed at Cooperstown for a good while, then we got to our hotel room. And the next day, my aunt and me stayed at the hotel and like walked around, see if there was anything around there, like any shops or anything, like Walmart, but really nothing. So we just stayed at the hotel. Then they came back and said we had to be on the bus at an early time once again. So we got to the Hall of Fame ceremony, where we had to sit in our seats at about 9:30 a.m., I'm guessing. And it was really getting hot that day. I mean, it really was. It got up to probably 92 degrees. But it was a fun time. It really was. Yeah. But while the Orioles were playing while Cal Ripken was getting inducted, I mean, but also, like, on Friday or whatever day it was, I think, when the Orioles were playing at home against the Yankees, there were not very many Oriole fans there. Most of them went to Cooperstown to, go see Cal. But they said one Oriole fan did make it there, but he was from, like, North Carolina or something like that. Yeah, I mean, North Carolina, I think, has minor league baseball, but not, like, Major League Baseball. I don't think. Yeah, so, anyway, it just wound up, like, being, interesting, seeing, like, all them Yankee fans there instead of Oriole fans and stuff, but I think the Orioles, like, wound up losing that game, too, against the Yankees. So, yeah. I could probably, like, look up the game, like, when that was, like, July 29th or something, whatever that game was. I mean, we probably, like, watched the highlights on the television, but they didn't have it in New York. So, just type in, like, 2007 Orioles schedule. And it was 3 days when the thing went. And I know there was an Oriole game we went to in 2006. I want to find it real quick if I can, and if I don't find it, then I don't know exactly where it is. Yeah, it was 2006. It was against the New York Yankees, and I, myself, wore a New York Yankees hat. And why, you may ask? Because the Orioles were not doing so well, and plus Mike Mussina was on the mound. It's one of these games, it may have been from September. Maybe not. Because I think they won that game. I was rooting the Yankees on, and they wound up losing. Well, it's not this one. It may be from 2007. Or maybe an earlier game. So, let me take a look. Nope, not these. Yeah, so I'm not really seeing it right now. So, might be this one. Oh, here it is. I think it's this one. I think it is. This was August 5th, 2006, played on Saturday. It might have been this game because Mike Mussina was on the mound and Adam Lowen for the Orioles. Mike Mussina was 13-3 entering the game. He pitches 5 innings, gives up 3 earned runs, and struck out 5. Adam Lowen, 6.1, struck out 8 and walked 5. And they won that game. The Orioles did 5-0, and there was only 1 hit for the Yankees. That doesn't sound like it, is it, to me? It just doesn't sound right. I don't really know. If I known like what the time of day it was, because the lineup looks right for the Yankees with Johnny Damon, Derek Jeter, Bobby Abreu, Alex Rodriguez, Jason Giambi, Jorge Posada, Craig Wilson, not Enrique, Miguel Cairo, and Melky Cabrera, a young Melky Cabrera. So, unless it might be the 2007 game, I don't really know. But Adam Lowen wasn't really pitching that much in 2007. He was hurt. But I can look at the schedule. Yeah, I know there's like one game that we, let's go to the July games just to, well, actually, let's look for the Yankee game, see if I find it on here. Hmm. Well, here's the one against the Yankees from the July one, but that's not the ones. Let's see if they got any more. Well, they got this one, game 160. This one might be it as well. Well, it says it was playing on Friday, and Mike Messina was the pitcher. Maybe it was the other one that I looked up, but where's the rest of the ones against the Yankees at home? Not the Yankees home in Yankee Stadium. I'm talking about the one faced us at Camden Yards. So I don't see it. Here we go. One from June 26th. Maybe it might be these. Oh, this is on Tuesday. And this is on Wednesday. Nope, that's still not it. It might have been the 2006 game. I don't know because I don't have the tickets because my stepdad got them like from work. So let's go to the ones on here. Well, this is from Friday, July 27, 2007. The Orioles did win this game. It's Jeremy Guthrie against Andy Pettit, who won 4-2. Interesting. Because I thought they had lost that game. And the next game, they won 7-5 on July 28th. Mr. Roger Clemens was on the mound against Brian Burres. Yeah, Clemens. And the other one they lost, which was on July 29th, and that was the day he got inducted. It was on Sunday as well. Chien-Ming Wang, or Wang, but I think it's pronounced Wong, against Daniel Cabrera. Yeah. Yep, so that's pretty much it. Yeah, so, and the rest of the games, like I mentioned, like 2009, I didn't really go to any but 2010 I mentioned, and 11 and 12. Yeah, the one 2012 against the Twins on opening day, and then, well, this one I'd like to talk about. This is one that me and my cousin Tim and his girlfriend went to. It was in July. I figured we'd go to it because it was Matt Wieters' jersey night for the orange replica jersey, and I just said to them, why don't we go to the game and stuff? That'd be fun. So he said to me that'd be a good idea, and his girlfriend agreed as well. So it'd be three of us, and it was on Friday, I think it was. So we got tickets. We sat in like the second row in left field. I think they're about $28 a piece or something like that. Close to 30 maybe, but he enjoyed the seats and his girlfriend did as well. We did take a selfie of us like at the game, but I definitely didn't have a great phone at that time. My phone was really messed up. I don't know like what kind it was. I didn't have an iPhone yet. So actually his girlfriend took the picture and we like leaned in and stuff. Yeah. But the Orioles like wound up doing pretty bad in that game, but they had Jim Tomei in the game, who was the designated hitter, and Manny Machado was not there yet. He was in AAA, I think, in the minors. They had Brian Roberts is on the disabled list because he was hurt again. Melvin Moore was already gone as he had left in 2010. He was still a free agent, but the Orioles decided not to bring him back. The shortstop is J.J. Hardy, who still is. The third baseman was Wilson Betemit and Mark Reynolds and Chris Davis in the mix, because Davis came over in 2011, but Reynolds is pretty much the first baseman. I think Davis was the left fielder in this game. I don't know, I'm not really going to look it up, but the Orioles like got off to a bad start in the first inning as Jason Hamill was pitching, and he, coming off an injury, makes his first start, and he gets a little roughed up. That usually happens when you return to the DL and you get roughed up a little bit, but yeah. So the Orioles just like were doing like pretty lousy. Like when we got to the sixth inning or so, it was like 7-1 or whatever the score was, or whatever it was. So my cousin said if we should probably like go and stuff because of the way the game was turning out. So we pretty much did leave. But when we left, we were walking around, and we didn't like know exactly like where the parking garage was where we parked our car, because in Baltimore they have these parking garages and a couple other places where you could park. It costs money as well. Like some could be like $20, some could be even $30, I think. So yeah, that's a good amount of money you could spend, at a ball game and stuff. But some people just bring in their own stuff, like they could bring in like their own food, I think. I don't know if you really could do that. I mean, they have to check your bags and stuff, like if like the purse for a lady or if somebody has a backpack or something like that. I mean, they have to check them. So we pretty much were walking on, and we just could not find the car. So I'm walking with his girlfriend. He's like behind us, and he takes a picture of us like walking together, and he's like, "Look at these two walking together and stuff." And yeah, so I just thought it was pretty funny, but we still wound up like not finding it. We were probably looking for maybe 25 minutes or so, or 20, but eventually we did find it. Just took the wrong road. Just didn't know which one to take. So we find the car and we get out of there, and that was pretty much it. I mean, they did wind up losing that game. And but one of the memorable ones I went to was on September 6th of 2012, and that was Cal Ripken Jr. Statue Night, in which the Orioles were unveiling statues for the 5 Oriole Hall of Famers and legends. Brooks Robinson, Frank Robinson, Earl Weaver, Jim Palmer, Eddie Murray, and Cal Ripken. I think that's 6, so hold on. Brooks Robinson, Frank Robinson, Earl Weaver, Jim Palmer, Eddie Murray, Cal Ripken. Yeah, I made a mistake. I meant 6. So I thought it was 5, but no. So anyway, September 6th, they unveiled Cal Ripken's statue, which I wanted to go to because I definitely was looking forward to it. So I got tickets, and my grandfather and me went to it, and we sat in like the 20th row or something like that in left field, like almost near the back. I think it's 25 rows. I don't know. So the game was really good because the Orioles hit 6 home runs in the game, which I think is like the second or third highest they've done in the game. I think the highest hit was 8. I don't know exactly. I have to look it up. So they're facing the New York Yankees, and Nate McLouth was in the lineup, new Oriole, like hitting in the leadoff spot. And the starting pitcher is Jason Hamill once again. And every time, like, if the count was like 1-2 or 0-2, the crowd got up on their feet and wanted to see like a strikeout, because the Orioles were also battling for first place against the Yankees. The game, I think, was a sellout. And I think the tickets I paid for was probably $26 a piece, something like that. Somewhere around that. And I printed them from StubHub. So, in the first inning, Matt Wieters of the Orioles gets the home run fest started with a 3-run home run, and that, makes it 3-0 already. And as soon as he hit the home run and it goes over the wall, and everybody just exploded, just jumped up and applause like, ah! And yeah, because they didn't think it was going to be a home run because the left fielder was under it, but he ran out of room and it just went over the wall. So then Robert Andino hit a home run and made it 4-0, I think, and then Mark Reynolds hit one as well. Then the Yankees will wind up tying it up and making it 6-6. Which is amazing. Well, the Orioles had a 6-0 lead, I think, going all the way to like the 5th inning or so, and then Hamill had to be taken out of the game because of another injury, which was not good. So he, again, was taken out, and Randy Wolf came in, left-handed veteran pitcher for the Milwaukee Brewers and a few others. So he didn't do all that, but then somebody else came in and pitched. I think it was Pedro Strop, and he wound up giving up the lead, and that made the game all tied up 6-6. So now we're in the 8th inning, I think, or 7th, whatever inning it was, maybe 8th. So Adam Jones comes up and he hits a monster home run, like about 4 or 5 rows in front of us, or next to us on the right, where the home run went. And it was a no-doubter because Derek Jeter was playing that game, and he, as soon as the ball went off the bat and Jeter just had his head down and just saying to himself, that one is gone, no doubt. And as soon as Adam Jones hit it, and everybody got up and they knew that it was coming and it was going, and it was gone for sure. Then Mark Reynolds connects and he hits his second home run of the game, which looked like it wasn't going to be a home run, so that's 5 now. And then Chris Davis comes up, and that was 8-6. I made the score. Now Davis comes up in the 8th inning, and he hits a home run off of the new left-handed pitcher, Ron Valone. No, it wasn't. It was, oh shoot, what's his name? He pitched for the Yankees. Boone Logan. That's it. Yeah, because they wanted a lefty matchup, but it wound up not working as Davis connected with a home run to right field. Everybody was just, filled with excitement in that game. But the Orioles wound up winning that game as well, 9-6. And that kept them in the hunt for first place, and yeah. So they wound up losing the next game though, and they were 2 games behind the Yankees for first. But the Orioles still made the playoffs. They won the wild card against the Texas Rangers. But they wound up losing Nick Markakis to an injury thanks to CC Sabathia, that jerk, for throwing the ball at Markakis and hitting his wrist and taking him out for the season and the playoffs as well. We could have used him. Yeah, but that was a great game. But they did face the New York Yankees in the playoffs, in the division, but the Orioles wound up losing. They won 1 game, I think, at Yankee Stadium, but the Yankees just beat them. So there you go. In 2013, we went to a game. This was in the month of July, I think. It was another Jersey game, but it was in the daytime. It was Adam Jones Jersey Day. So we wound up not getting a jersey because we were not there in time, and they sold out already. And they faced the Toronto Blue Jays, and the game was a hot one too. It must have been probably maybe 87, maybe. And Chris Davis had a really good season. He wound up hitting a home run in that game. He was the home run leader at that time, and of course he hit 53 or home runs or something like that. Yeah, so that's but the Orioles wound up losing that game, just say it. But anyway, that'll have to wrap it up for this game. This goes up to a lot of minutes. Hope you all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe as always, and you all take care. Enjoy.